I have said and done a lot of things throughout my life that looking back on, I am completely ashamed of. And I am taking responsibility. I know I've let a lot of people down and I've hurt a lot of people's feelings, and I'm trying to fix that. I did watch the Dukes of Hazzard when I was a kid. It was one of my favorite shows. I just thought they were some good old boys, never meaning no harm. But now I do know who they really were. I have eaten a lot of Eskimo Pie ice cream bars, and I never once considered the impact that would have on the Inuit population, the politically correct term for Eskimo. And I know there's a lot of you in Alaska and Canada that I have let down. And I just want to commit to you that from now on, it's only Haagen-Dazs for me. I have also used Aunt Jemima syrup on my pancakes. Not intentionally, I just picked up what I thought was a random bottle of syrup off of the shelf without looking too closely at the label, but I did use it multiple times. In fact, I used the whole bottle in probably just a few weeks, and for that I'm truly sorry. I also used Land O'Lakes butter on those pancakes without giving a second thought to the indigenous people of America, or how such a seemingly innocent act of spreading butter on the pancakes would impact them. I don't remember if I have eaten Uncle Ben's rice, but the fact that I don't specifically recall is just more evidence that I've taken a cavalier attitude towards these important issues that really matter. And for that, I am extra sorry. For years at Thanksgiving dinner, I preferred white meat, and I thought that it tasted better, but I now know that that was just a manifestation of my unconscious bias from growing up surrounded by the whiteness that has permeated systemically our entire society. I have eaten tacos on Cinco de Mayo, and I didn't mean to encroach on this important Mexican holiday, and you deserve to celebrate that without me imposing my whiteness on your special day. I also want to apologize for serving watermelon at a 4th of July party a few years ago without even giving a second thought to how my African American friends may feel. I personally called them and apologized. They were so understanding and compassionate. They said that they didn't remember and that it wasn't a big deal. It didn't matter at all, but I know that it did. I also want to apologize for celebrating the 4th of July and Father's Day, because we know how that makes certain people feel. I also want to apologize for celebrating Christmas, because Santa Claus, being a white heterosexual male, doesn't represent large portions of the United States or people around the world. And I have listened to the band formerly known as the Dixie Chicks. Not intentionally, but I have been at parties where their music was playing, and I wasn't brave enough to speak up and tell the hosts to turn off such divisive messages. I also want to apologize for emulating Bruce Lee when I was a kid after watching Enter the Dragon. My friends and I would jump around and do ninja kicks and make stereotypical kung fu sounds that, looking back on, I now realize was a terrible insult to the entire Asian community and the legacy of the martial arts legend. For all my life, since I've been out of diapers, I've been wearing underwear, never giving a second thought to the history of racism in the cotton industry. And that's something I just don't want to have a part of anymore. For years, I've slept on white sheets without thinking that that is the very fabric of the uniforms of the you-know-who. With so many different colors and patterns available, there is no excuse for me not making the connection. I also want to apologize for selling the Cops Lives Matter shirt at markdice.com, or available by clicking the link in the description below. The celebrities know what's best, and it's not very inclusive. And I just can't believe that I would sell such a shirt, and I'm sure that YouTube will ban it at some point soon. So order yours from markdice.com, or click the link in the description below while you still can, and check it out.